Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Whiffy's Palette. I'm George. I'm Whiffy Penguin. I'm the painter. Today, I am time traveling Yorgos. Why am I time traveling Yorgos? Well, because the setup for this week was different. We have played some matches in the middle of, well, I guess the beginning part of the week, not quite the middle of the week. um, because I wanted to play with Marvel cards, and Marvel cards came out on Tuesday afternoon, and I usually record Sunday morning. So I tuned this deck a little bit. This is an older list that I had. I felt like it could fit the Hawkeye's bow in, which is the main card I wanted to try. Um, I thought I could fit the Hawkeye's bow in pretty well with Tezzeret's. Tezzeret with Hawkeye's bow and Sewer Valence Cam, he can fetch both parts. Usually he can do that. Turn A, get one, turn B, get the other. And then Goblin Welder is an infinite combo, just sewer cam and anything else. Your Great Furnace, your Lotus Petal, whatever it is, Hawkeye's Bow will kill him. Another card that I wanted to try was Loki Scepter. Uh, Ultimately, I think this card is way too cute. I will probably get a paper copy though, because I think it's nifty, and I have a collection of painter cards that I've played with and would like to play with. Like I have a Peter Parker's camera, which probably isn't good enough, but I'd like to play with it. The idea here is that this is something that we can use to fight against like show and tell or reanimator or what's the other one? Uh, Barrogoyf. Barrogoyf. We can take a Barrogoyf, hit them, fill up our graveyard, maybe win. Um, Spoiler alert, we do have a really cool line with Loki Scepter this league in round four. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you. No, unfortunately, it didn't work out. But we had a really cool line that if our opponent had played worse, if our opponent had played worse, Loki Scepter would have gotten us out of a spot that looked insurmountable. Um, And then another card we're trying is Mjolnir, Hammer of Thor. Why am I trying this card? Because it is a Pyroclasm on an artifact. I think this card would really shine with Karn, but I wanted to play with Hawkeye's Bow, which I think lends itself to Tezzeret. I have not tried making a Tezzeret and Karn Super Friends list. Super Friends! Um, Maybe that's something I could explore. Yorion, maybe Yorion Oops All Painter cards. But the idea here is that I would bring this in as a sweeper against like energy, or I don't know, cradle control, something that has lots of creatures. I could blow up the world, and then I could weld it in and out for 4 damage a pop. Also, it's a Marvel card. It's a brand new card. I wanted to get like as many Marvel cards as I could, and you saw the intro. We memed pretty hard with it. The rest of the deck is Portable Hole is a card that I really like. I found it from my Boros deck that I've been playing with Tezzeret, that I think I'm going to bring to Buffalo Chicken Dip, barring any crazy bans. If Carnforge, Tron, Trinitron, whatever the heck the deck is called, if something actionable happens to that deck, I think I will not play the Boros version. I'll just play a blue-red version of Cam. Uh, but assuming that that deck is still a thing and the metagame doesn't change, I do like my Boros version. I may put a planes back in as a 22nd slot, 22nd land slot, just because it does give up percentage points against Wasteland while picking up percentage points against decks that play Barrogoyf and Tron. This deck was pretty fun though. We played 5 rounds and they're going to be ahead of us. If you're new here and you like what you're seeing, a mid magician playing Magic moderately well, hit the subscribe button. We would like some more followers on the Whiffy Penguin channel. We're at just over 200. Let's get to 300, I guess. 250. How about that as a reasonable goal? 250 subs. We're at 217, I think, right now. If you're not new and you're not subbed, I don't know why not. And if you hate it here, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you hate it here. See you for round one. Bye.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck!
Hey, everybody. We are here for round one with some Marvel the Gathering cards. Our opponent is on 61 cards. We're gonna keep. I don't know what's about to happen though. We might just get clowned by oops all spells. Nope. All right. There's an island. Love to see basic island when you got Pyroblast. So I guess our plan is probably Mountain Painter. Mountain Painter? Mountain Painter. I'm gonna keep the Mox Opal in my hand. And I think we might Pyroblast just about anything. I would like to keep the Scalding Tarn for a mountain, I think. Maybe we just won't play anything on my turn. Oh, Ancient Tomb, that is a good draw. Let's go Painter, everything is blue. I won't fight over it. I've got a second one and an engineer. Brainstorm is fine. We don't want Geodude Jared to be on Show and Tell. Not with this hand. I normally record these rounds on Sundays in the morning. This Sunday was Father's Day though, and I really wanted to play with Marvel cards. So I waited until Tuesday, the 23rd. I got some cards. I got all three of them are in here. Probably talked about it in the deck tech. I'm actually going to do the deck tech after I play the rounds um, this week because I'm not sure what's going to happen. All right, Island. Are we playing against High Tide? Is that why Geodude Jared is a familiar name? All right, and then we've got another ancient team. So let's go and get our mountain. Yeah, let's get our other. Do we think they have? Yeah, I don't. Mm, no, we're gonna get Volcanic Island. And then we're gonna Painter. Everything is blue. That lets us hold open Mox Opal. And we're still playing around days, and now we've got a Goblin Engineer. We can't protect Dress Down. Okay. I do want to counter target spell if it's blue. Almost clicked on my Goblin Engineer. Oh, that resolved pretty quick. That's pretty good for us. Yeah, we're going to use the ability. And this is our only grindstone. This is our only grindstone. Where are you? There you are. And then I guess let's smash for one. I really hope there's not an Emrakul in this deck. That would be embarrassing. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature until end of turn it becomes a villain and gains haste. Okay, so I don't know what Loki's Scepter will be doing in this matchup. All right, we got there. First game is a win. So they don't have Emrakul. They're mono blue. I feel like I want. They're mono blue. They played Ponder, Brainstorm, and Dress Down. They played Dress Down. That makes me feel like they have Dreadnought. So let's bring in these guys. I think I'll shave. I don't know what they're playing. Let's shave the Agatha Soul Cauldron. I don't think we need that. Let's shave Sewer Cam and how about this Loki Scepter? I don't know, because what if we get their Dreadnought? That would be cool. I want all these. We'll cut one. We'll cut one Melded Moxite. See what we got. All right, this hand. Okay, I mean this hand does make infinite mana. Is that enough? Not really. Let's play a Lotus Petal. Play Goblin Welder. We're playing around days. I'm so curious what, like, I don't know if they're an actual Dreadnought deck. I feel like they are a High Tide deck. If so, we sideboarded poorly. Also, if they play a Null Rod, we're dead. Okay, no Null Rod. Painter. Gonna play Goblin Engineer. See if this elicits a force. No? Okay. So let's put the Sewer Cam in there. All right, we can do some stuff here and save. Oh, and we win the match. All right. I'm not quite sure exactly what would have happened. Let's see. We would have drawn an Urza Saga and a Mountain off the first one. And then we would have drawn a Hawkeye's Bow and a Plateau, and I think that would have given it to us. All right, cool. We will see you guys for round number 2. Bye.
We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck!
Hey everyone, we are back for round number 2. We're on the play. Let's see what we got. All right, this hand looks good. I like it. We are going to Saga game, and we have all the bits and bobs. So let's keep. Play Saga, and let's play Grindstone. This will let us Goblin Welder next turn too, which is kind of interesting. They may, wasteland our Saga. Nope, Island is not a wasteland. All right, so let's play this Ancient Tomb and get this Mox Opal going. And I think it's okay to make a construct so that we can turn on Mox Opal and try to get this Welder into play. All right, so we can also go for the combo next turn as well. Assuming we are not up against a show and tell deck. Looks pretty good. I mean, like if they go Bowmasters and kill our welder, well, we we still have pretty big construct. And if they counterspell our painter, we can still get them. All right, Brainstorm, Volcanic Island, Personal Tutor. Okay. So we are Doomsday, I guess, but with red. Doomsday, but with red. Prismatic Ending. Okay, that is not what I was expecting. We're gonna float a mana. And let's get skateboard. Skateboard will tap your volcanic island. And then let's play this ancient tomb, play a painter. We're gonna make it so everything is black, I guess. Force of will, you got it. Let's white 3. We're going to hold down control and we're going to grindstone our opponent. And before this resolves, we will weld out this grindstone for this painter. See if they let us see what's in their library. Maybe they have a solitude. They do not have a solitude. Okay. It's a pretty nice hand. What do we see? Brainstorm, Personal Tutor, Prismatic Ending. And we saw a volcanic island and an island. Brainstorm, Personal Tutor, and Prismatic Ending. Force of will. Can I see what they... Exiling a blue card from your hand. I don't know what blue card I should have looked. I have no idea what we're doing. Let's take out the Loki Scepter. I don't think we're going to want that. We'll bring in one Abrade. And then I feel like we're not going to want Ensnaring Bridge against this opponent. We'll bring in another Abrade. And we'll see how this goes. We're gonna have to be careful. Prismatic endings against our one lonely grindstone. What do we have here? Only one land. We can find, I think I'm gonna keep. We're on the draw. We do get a Lotus Petal. Finding out that they have wastelands would be horrific for us. We are pretty close to doing something. We got the cam, we've got the welder. All right, white, blue, ponder. So we're Jeskai. We're probably wizards. Declines to use ponder's ability, so we didn't shuffle. And then, oh, how about it? I think we're still going to do Thundering Falls. And we'll put that into the graveyard. Play this Lotus Petal. I'd still like more mana, and having the Goblin Welder is nice. Painter's right where we want it to be. Okay, 2 cams. That lets us go like semi-infinite. So let's play this Goblin Welder. Probably eat a plow. Here it comes. That's all right. Okay, let's try this. They're considering forcing it, I guess? That's honestly kind of crazy that they would consider forcing this. Okay. I Didn't hit a land. Okay, that's fine though. I know that we might get surgical here. I kind of feel like I've got surgical on my radar, but maybe I shouldn't. I would really like to draw a land. Land? Okay, that's good. I'm just gonna crack the Moxite and start getting to work. Again, we don't really want to play this grindstone into the personal tutor. I wonder if this is like the Corey Steelcutter build of Jeskai. Could be. Okay, so I don't think we have to worry about back to basics. What is this? Most likely something blue. All right. Target player draws 2 cards, targeting Hell Monkey. I would like to try to Pyroblast this. Counter target. No. You got it. We're still going to do this guy. 4. Comet Stellar Pup. Can't do anything against that. +7. Got some squirrels. I can Pithing Needle Comet. So I will. All right, let's make this Melded Moxite into a robot. Let's Comet Stellar Pup. And kind of want to attack. Let's tap a squirrel. And let's get in for 2. Attack Hell Monkey. I do want to try to keep this welder in my hand for a little bit. See if we can't run them out of some cards before we commit the welder to the board. Wrath of the Skies. Okay, that is horrific for me. We'll make a red. It's gonna get back Comet. I can't do anything. Okay. There's this thing. I guess I am going to try to play out the grindstone. Not feeling super great here. They have a lot of cards in their hand. Da, 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 da. Return Scalding Tarn. Okay. Mox Opal. Not great. Oh, I was supposed to grindstone them. It's okay. All right, so braids are not the right sideboard card. I guess we're gonna try to bring in Disruptor Flutes. We're gonna try to bring in Disruptor Flutes for Wrath of the Skies, I think. This one's not looking good though. All right, this time we will mill you. I'm gonna be real sad if we somehow miss on like 2 cards left in your deck. All right, another Abrade that does not deal damage to planeswalkers. All right. Snapcaster Mage, which is going to get back Flame of Anor, I guess. Let's try to kill the Snapcaster Mage now so that they can't get both modes with the Flame of Anor. And if they play another Snapcaster Mage, I'll do it again. Maybe I should Pyroblast this one. Maybe I should Pyroblast this one. All right, we're going to try. I have a feeling I'll draw a Painter. And we'll lose. They've got to have swords and forces and stuff in their hand. Okay, Comet's dead. That's great. Comet killed itself. Whether we win or lose this game, I would just like everyone at home to know that Comet did 12 damage and died. I mean, 12 damage is a lot. All right, can't do anything against this one. Draw 2 and blow up my Grindstone, I'm guessing? Yep. All right, come on. Skateboard. Goblin Engineer. I'm going to put Phyrexian Dragon Engine in there. Da, 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 da. And I'm going to play this Goblin Welder. Kind of feel like they might have another Wrath of the Skies, though. 7 cards in their hand. Okay, we got a Plow on the Welder, so they don't just die. And then a Prismatic Ending on my Engineer. Okay. And a Flage. Okay, this game is going to be over really fast. Next turn, in fact. I go to 4, I go to 2, I go to 1. Probably should have played the Mox Opal. Okay, let's play this Mox Opal. And then if I play the Goblin Engineer, you can just kill it. You can just kill it. Okay, let's go to game number 3. Let's go to game number 3. Okay, so we don't want the Abrades. We do want, I think, the Disruptor Flutes. Ensnaring Bridge is not going to cut it versus this deck. Portable Hole seems bad. Let's get that other Disrupting Flute in here. Disruptor Flute. And then Loki Scepter, you say? No. I don't think it's for Mjolnir either. Okay, we're gonna roll this way. Hope that we can get ahead of them. Got our 1 Arena Glory. We got our Skateboard. Wrath of the Skies is a tough customer. All right, we're going to play first. And what do we got? We got the combo, but we don't have any colored mana. So we're going to mulligan. And we're going to keep this hand. This hand is actually just great. We're going to put Goblin Engineer on the bottom. Keep Engineer. Done. All right, Saga and Skateboard. Um, Again, I don't want to run the Grindstone out into Prismatic Ending. It's possible that I shouldn't have played the Skateboard, but it's okay. We didn't get punished. What do we want to draw? Mox Opal. Mox Opal would be great because then we could attack for 4 on this turn. Not a Mox Opal. I think we're going to get Mox Opal, though, with our Urza Saga. If we don't draw a land, it'll let us attack. We might get Wrath of the Sky as well. Okay, and then let's make a guy. If we don't draw a land, I wonder if it's possible that we should be doing Tezzeret. I wonder. Oh, we did draw a land. Okay, great. That means that we can do Tezzeret next turn. Okay. Are we stifling? No, we're getting a plains. Before I can Pithing Needle. All right, I got it. Let's get Mox Opal. And then equip here. Attack for 9. Play a land. All right, how bad is this Wrath of the Skies? And will you have a Force of Will? No, no Wrath of the Skies. Okay. This is amazing. Dress down. Oh, flow state? You might just be dead. I'm pretty sure you're just dead. All right. We can unload our hand next turn. Tundra, okay. You could have a plow. Prismatic ending? Okay. All right, so then let's go Tezzeret. Hope you don't have a force. You do. What did we pitch? Consign. Okay. I'm really terrified that you have Wrath of the Skies, but there's not much I can do other than hope that you don't, because you didn't have it this turn. All right, put you to 5. Next turn, I can play 3 artifacts. All right, you're at 4. Flage? Flage, okay. All right, let's do Melded Moxite. We're going to discard this Grindstone. Bad card to discard. Let's play Painter. Everything will be red. Let's put the boots on him. I wonder if I was supposed to play the Agatha's Soul Cauldron to eat the Flage. Maybe I'll get lucky and they won't be able to play it. They do have this island. Oh, not that lucky. Here comes the Flage. Any goblin is really good for us. Not a win, but really good for us. Agatha Soul Cauldron probably should have tried to get Flage. Might have been a spew. They're at 7 now. We can stop them from attacking for 2 turns. That's kind of cool. We can get this melded Moxite going too, maybe? Okay. Oh, Goblin Engineer. Goblin Engineer is okay. So let's go Rd1 Goblin Engineer. Yes. And then let's get... Oh. If I get another sewer, I can tap. Let's play the sewer. Oh, I wasn't supposed to play it here. All right, we'll tap your Flage. Okay. Well, we've put ourselves in a position that we can win the game, I think, on my turn. Win the game is a strong word. I 100% should not have cast this spell. I should have cast it during his upkeep to tap down the Flage. Pending? Oh, I'm very bad at magic. I did not equip the skateboard to my goblin. Okay, so we're dead. We're dead. I made a couple of mistakes in this game. Not equipping the skateboard so that I could trade the sewer valence cams is a big one. And then I'm about to go to 1 right here. I should have played the Agatha Soul Cauldron, I think, instead of the Painter. Sequencing was poor in this game, and my opponent got there. I can't even tap. Okay, so like, what if I go? No. We'll see you guys for round number 3.
We're
Bye.
not worthy! We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck!
All right, we are back for round number 3. Let's see if we can play a little bit sharper than we were in round 2. All right. 2 Urza Sagas, no colored mana. I don't like it. We're gonna mulligan. I guess we'll keep this all mana hand. Put a card to the bottom. Um, Great Furnace. And Mountain. We are gonna play this bow. My opponent's reading it. Let's see what happens. Spyman. Polluted Delta. Thoughtseize? Dark Ritual Doomsday? Ponder. All right. Goblin Welder and we can win. Not a Goblin Welder. Let's Grixis Control, you say, huh? Grixis Control, you say. Let's see what's on top of our deck. I don't think we want this. Put it in the graveyard. We'll play this Volcanic. We would really like to draw one of our card advantage engines, any of them. Moxite, Tezzeret, Welder. Ooh, we got Cling to Dust in the chat. That's gonna be hard. This is a really bad matchup. Grixis Control. What a shame. Okay. Ancient Tomb. Cool, cool, cool. I guess we'll play it. So an interesting thing is that we are getting to a point where we have a ton of mana and target player discards a card. We'll get rid of the Lotus Petal. We have a ton of mana and we can kind of combo Sewer Cam to untap our guy, but it's going to be really rough. We're into the late game. Our opponent has 8 cards in their hand. We haven't drawn any action, I think. We've only drawn mana. We'll hold this. I don't think I'm ready to play it yet. There's Bowmasters. Our opponent most likely does not have access to Wasteland in this deck. So maybe we should have played the Arena of Glory. Melded Moxite is a bad draw now. Here comes Kaito. Okay, I don't think this one is winnable anymore. They are tapped pretty low though. So 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess if we draw a grindstone right here and they don't have any interaction, we can do something. All right. Let's empty our hand so that they can't attack us. Everything's black. That makes sense. I expected that to happen, in fact. Our opponent is going to attack with an Orcish Bowmaster. Maybe I won't let him. Okay. We'll wrap it up and go to game number 2. Not not looking too hot for this one though, I must admit. All right. I think this is a matchup for Mjolnir, maybe. We could take out this P-hole. I think we want to take out some of these Moxites. And then we want to bring in some Abrades. Take out this bridge. Doesn't seem great. They can just blow it up with their million Kolagon commands. Pithing Needle. Pithing Needle's not the strongest. Loki Scepter. Are you gonna have Barrogoyf? I feel like you might have Barrogoyf. We'll try to keep Loki Scepter. All right, we're gonna play first. And no bueno. Mulligan. Okay. We'll keep this and let's put Hmm. Which one do we want to put on the bottom? I guess the Arena of Glory? Volcanic? I mean, I'm gonna put the volcanic. No? Yeah, I'm gonna put the volcanic. We're gonna be Saga gamers. I believe that we will draw a land. I believe. Okay, Polluted Delta. I would really like to draw a 0-drop, I guess, so that we just don't get Bowmastered. That would be unfortunate. Although a Bowmaster does open up our Goblin Welder to live. Bowmaster on our construct does open up our Goblin Welder to live. All right. And let's go. See? Believe in the heart of the cards. Everything is great. Let's go Ancient Tomb. See what happens. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I can't just not make a construct. Oh, great. Let's go get that skateboard. I honestly was not expecting that to happen. Okay, and then let's see if we can equip. Probably eat a lightning bolt here, or maybe a fatal push. Nope, not a fatal push. We got island lightning bolt. Okay. So let's attack for 2. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, let's play Hawkeye's bow. Let's play. Okay. Let's play Goblin Engineer. Think you might have Cling to Dust. So let's do. I mean, if you don't, we win though. So probably Kolagon's command, destroy target artifact, deal 2 damage to target creature, if I had to guess. Pretty close. We are pretty close, but obviously miles apart as well. Okay, Kolagon's command. Okay, I dig on this. Um, we can go haste, equip. We don't have another artifact to weld in and out. Oh wait, we can get the skateboard. Maybe we can. Maybe we can. Come on, tap out. No? Okay, here's an Urza Saga. We're gonna go for it, I think. Goblin Welder. This is as close as we're gonna get. Okay. All right. We have accomplished the meme. Lightning Bolt. Can't do anything against the meme, though. So this is going to come into play. It's going to get my sewer cam. Destroy target artifact. Cast. So we did present. We presented the combo. Proof of concept. However, we are just going to get savaged. Okay. 5 cards in their hand. 4 cards in their hand. Our skateboard's gone. Our skateboard's gone. We don't have a blue mana for sewer cam. Okay. Take our cam. Or do you want to take our Loki scepter? We've got Marvel cards for days. You do want to take the cam. Okay. And 2 cards. 2 cards in hand. So we can make a 2/2, and then we can make a 3/3, a 4/4. Maybe we can attack for 5. Maybe we're attacking for 7. I'm not sure. Into their graveyard. Lorien revealed. Okay. Let's get this construct out there. Are you going to consign me? I wouldn't recommend it. Okay. Oh, I clicked too fast. What a bummer. What a bummer. I didn't even get the mana from it. This has not been the greatest league for navigating Mitgo. There is something to be said for these early morning recordings that I'm used to instead of trying to do this after working all day and interacting with my children after I get home from work. It's like 10 o'clock at night now. I, woke up at 5:30 this morning. I also just don't think it matters for this matchup. If we had another guy, obviously that would be cool. Let's make a grindstone. Our opponent doesn't have a ton of resources, but oh, there's a flow state. There are some more resources. All right, that's not great. I don't really want to play it, but I can't also grindstone them unless I do. Here comes this guy. I think I might abrade it. All right, I would like to deal 3 damage to you so that you cannot Kaito me. We're going to force. Okay. And then are we going to Kaito? We're very good at magic, just not actually clicking the buttons in the correct order. Okay. All right, we're at 5. They're going to surveil, draw, go back up to 3 cards. Can't grab a planeswalker with this, correct? Gain control of target creature. All right. Do. We draw a Legion Extruder, which is not going to do it, but we can play our Loki Scepter, just so that I can say I played 2 different Marvel cards this game. That's right. And then here's a Legion Extruder. And we will see you guys for round number 4. Hopefully we can put another win on the board. Bye. Hey everybody, we're back for round number 4. Fresh day. Sun's still out, so hopefully we can play a little bit better than we did last night for round 2 and 3. And we're going to mulligan. This hand is not good. Okay. Okay. Rough stuff. What are we putting back? I'm going to keep. Did my opponent mulligan? He mulliganed to 6. Okay. Ooh, we are some kind of Yorion deck. Okay, so I think I'm going to put back the Pyroblast. Maybe it should have been the Mox Opal. I don't know. Mountain. Okay. Mountain is good. Mountain is good. Are we going to get a plow to kill our Goblin Welder? No. Elegant Parlor. Okay, so red-white. Maybe Broadside Bombardiers? Maybe 80 card energy? Okay, we're putting a white orchid in the dumpster. That's cool. So probably Felia. Oh, Wasteland. You have no power here. Okay, what do we got? Ensnaring Bridge. So we can play Great Furnace for... We can play Great Furnace for Grindstone, maybe? I think that is the case. Let's go Great Furnace, Mox Opal. The Mox is going to let us get back this Great Furnace if we need it. And then let's try Goblin Engineer and see what happens. All right, let's put our one single grindstone into the deck, into the dumpster. And we're not going to attack. We're going to leave good old Joblin Welder open. Thelia. Okay. You definitely don't want to blink my stuff. But what terrible, awful things could happen right now? Skyclave Apparition. Okay. We're gonna... We're gonna get that grindstone into play. And then see... Oh, that was terrible. I really need to be better about this. That was just a terrible play. Okay. Truly, truly awful, because now we've lost our grindstone for the game. We are going to have to win in some other fashion. Nope. Let's get this Ensnaring Bridge into play, as it is the most expensive card in our hand. And we might get pinched on mana. Okay, another Plains. They do have plenty of ways to kill this Ensnaring Bridge, including their Pokemon that they revealed at the start of the game. And a Recruiter of the Guard will go get something awful for us. What could it be? A Solitude. Yeah, pretty terrible. So what if we Moxite and discard this painter, play a mountain? And I don't want to just put the Goblin Engineer into the garbage pile. I can't. Well, I could. I don't want to block. It's too early for that. It might be time to just Stoneforge Mystic. That's not great. Are we getting a Meteor Sword? What a beating. Grixis Control last round, and then this round. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this for a second. We have 5 mana. We need 4. Okay. Okay. I think. I think we can beat one interaction. So let's put Goblin Engineer into play. And we're going to put our Surveillance Cam into the graveyard. I think because we have both goblins, we're good. I would like to use the ability. I will put the Surveillance Cam. With my second red hasty mana, I will play a Goblin Welder. And then oh, but now I don't have a card in my hand. Okay, I can make infinite mana with Mox Opal and draw cards with Surveillance Cam to get it kickstarted. So let's go Mountain, or well, Great Furnace for Sewer Cam. Now my opponent is thinking about where they can interact. They're going to cast Solitude. I'm going to try to go over the top here. Let's get this Mox Opal and save targets. And always yield.
Many months later.
All right, and then our opponent gave up. We were going to crack the Sewer Cam, then melded Moxite into our win condition. All right, cool. Makes me feel a little bit better that I was able to navigate a win there instead of just like conceding with a Caracas in my hand when my opponent puts an Emrakul into play like last week. That was pointed out to me in the comments. Thank you for pointing it out to me in the comments. All right, we've got exile-based removal, so get out of here, Agatha's Soul Cauldron. We've got like white cards, so let's get out of here, Pyroblast. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can do it here. We got all of the Marvel cards in, all three. Let's see if we are worthy. Did you guys like the meme? You can tell me if you didn't. I'm a big boy. Let me know in the comments if you liked it or thought it was stupid. It's okay. All right, here we are for game number 2, round 4 against Pokemon Yorion. And okay, we're a Wasteland deck, except we're not because I have Urza's Saga. This hand looks really good, actually. I'm going to keep. I feel like, assuming we dodge a Wrath of the Skies or some kind of kill spell on my Urza Saga or my Pithing Needle turn 1 or 2, I think we might be Gucci. We might even be able to play a stupid Marvel card. Saga, Pithing Needle. We're going to name Wasteland and hope that they don't have a Ghost Quarter, I guess. Let's play nothing. Surveil land, I would assume. Is it going to be red-white? It is. All right, so we're going to have a pretty big construct, a pair of them, maybe just one. Okay, I mean, that's a good follow-up too. We're going to keep the Mox Opal. Don't want to let them know. Here comes Felia. Ah, they can Felia away our Pithing Needle and then Wasteland us. They didn't do that though. Okay, so I assume this is Meteor Sword. What did we get? Lion Sash, okay. Oh, but they can double up. Oh, but they can't? Let's see what they do. I should have played the Mox Opal. I would have been able to gobble up the... Okay. I don't think I'm going to block. I should have played the Mox Opal. I wonder if it would have stopped. I mean, it probably would have stopped them. Okay. This time we're getting Meteor Sword. Yep. End step. Let's make a guy. We got a swords, I guess. Or are we just getting ahead of a second Pithing Needle on your Prismatic Vista? I would never. They do have so many cards in their hand. All right, Skateboard. Tap this guy. Great Furnace. Mox Opal. And then, assuming... Yeah, can't ever assume nothing. Well, then let's still get in for a bunch of damage. What did we pitch to our Solitude? Pre-war formal wear, so a real one. They still have Lion Sash. Now they can phase out my construct too. Man, Felia is a bad matchup. Felia is a bad matchup. Okay, so they can Meteor Swarm or Meteor Sword. They can Meteor Sword. All right, something good? Something insane? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, they can just start exiling all my stuff, right? Okay, I think I need to Moxite. Let's try this. Discard this mountain. Okay, so that's the combo, but they have a Meteor Sword, so I think put that into my graveyard. Okay. We have to survive this round. Let's see what happens though. Yeah, here comes Meteor Sword, right? No, Lion Sash. Okay. Okay. Really wish that we had a Arena of Glory, I guess? So they can just blow up 2 of my permanents on their turn, right? And attack for 6 or 8. Attack for 8, 9. If we can get them to blink with the Stoneforge Mystic, and yeah, if we can get them to blink with the Stoneforge Mystic. Ancient Tomb, that's bad. Okay, we still have a chance. We still have a chance. It's our Great Furnace. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. I need 1, 2, 3. Okay. I think I'm going to put your lion sash in a pee hole. And then I think I'm going to play this volcanic island. We're very close. We are very close. All right, let's play this volcanic island. And then, so like, what could I do with Welder right now? Nothing? Okay. And then we're just gonna tap down his dog. Caracas, okay. Let's tap the dog. Yes, tap the Ophelia. We'll take a damage. Hopefully they don't have a Solitude, because that's going to be an issue if they do. Play something. Skyclave, probably on my portable hole. Okay. I think I think we're gonna get there with Loki's scepter. This is amazing. Oh, this would be so great if this somehow worked. All right, Loki is going to gain control of Lion Sash. I have no artifacts in my graveyard, though. I have no artifacts in my graveyard. It's not great. 1, 2, 3. Aw, how unfortunate. And then we're just going to die. Okay. That was so close. Let's go to game 3. That was so close. Okay. Yeah. perfect. Almost perfect. We were really close that game. We just needed an artifact in the graveyard, a lotus petal, something. They didn't know that we had the welder. Okay, we're going to keep. And we're going to hope that they don't have a wasteland. We are just going to deal an incredible amount of damage to ourselves with this Urza Saga. Okay. So the cool thing is that we can actually kill Ophelia this time. So I think I might want to get Mox Opal. But it also depends on what happens in these turns, right? Johnny, get out of here. It's not the card we want, apparently. Maybe you already have one? Caracas. You do already have one. All right, I'm only going to get one shot at killing it. So I think I have to. Then let's get our Mox Opal. Destroy, deal 3 damage to target creature. And then let's attack with our 3/3. All right. We're cold to a lot of stuff. They're going to block. Okay, so I wonder if that means they have like a Wrath of the Sky and they're just going to blow me out next turn. Oh, they want to trade. Okay. Okay. My Mox Opal's no longer on. I can still play a Goblin Welder, though. This might be a grindstone game. Depends on what my opponent's got left in the tank. Wasteland, pretty good. Pretty good. Not everything, though, right? Like, you might want to... No, okay. 3 cards in hand. 3 cards in hand. Here comes something. Stoneforge. What are we picking up with Stoneforge? Pre-war formal wear. Can get back in a Johnny? Can it get back Solitude? No, it cannot. It can get back a Johnny. Okay. He might already have the Meteor Sword. Oh, that's pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, let's go. Mountain. Let's Pithing Needle on Stoneforge Mystic, and then we'll play Painter. Mm, do we play Painter? Yeah, because then we can also play Goblin Welder. Everything's going to be red. And then let's also play Goblin Welder. One, two, three, four, five. I have 5 mana. I would need 7. I would need 7. All right, maybe they don't have anything. Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh my God, is that it? That might be it. That might be it. One, two, three. 1, 2. But that gets me. So if I just get a Lotus Petal with this, then I can Sewer Cam. And then I can threaten to Grindstone next turn. Okay, so I'm going to get Lotus Petal. We're going to play it. And then I'm going to pass. One, two, three, four, 5. We have 6 mana. We have 6 mana. Okay, so I want to play this Sewer Valence Camera. You're going to plow my Goblin Welder. Yeah. Tezzeret's going to get a counter. If they have another removal spell for Painter, well, that's just super unfortunate. We'll tap your Stoneforge Mystic. Yep. Let's go find the Grindstone. I would like to try. Do. Where are you? Right there. Okay. Thank you for not forcing me to grind you, though. That was cool. Okay. The game will continue for a bit. We can surveil. We can crack a sewer cam. Let's go get our Thundering Falls. We don't want that. We don't want that. We'll keep it in our hand, though, for the mystery, right? All right, a mountain. So your 3 drops are unlocked. You can get in a Johnny now. You can get in a Johnny now. Was I a little too impatient? Maybe I was. Pre-war formalware. Okay. We got a lot of creatures now. Maybe I'll draw my board wipe. All right, let's draw a couple of cards. Tap this Stoneforge Mystic. Save a life, why not? Goblin Engineer, Painter Servant. Okay. Okay. I'll be sad. I'm not gonna lie. I will be sad if they have another Solitude. Do ya? You don't. All right. 2-2 so far. We'll see you for round number 5. Bye.
We're not worthy! We're scum! We suck!
Hey everyone, we are back for round number 5. Positive record is on the line. We're going to start off with a mulligan. Okay. Okay. This is the whole combo. Keep. This is the whole combo. Let's put the skateboard on the bottom. Done. We're going to play the Lotus Petal. There's a chance that my opponent is Tron, and they play a Trinisphere. Okay, Force of Will. Ancient Tomb, Force of Will. Are we Sneak and Show? That would make sense. Let's discard this Sewer Valence Cam. No. Is that the spell to discard? We can go get Skateboard if we draw a Goblin. Yeah. No, we'll draw a million lands. Okay. I'm expecting to be show and told on this turn. We getting a green-blue or blue-red? Green-blue. Okay, so we're probably just Omnitell. My deck's not super great against Omnitell. Here's Aluren, perhaps? Here's Aluren. Don't have it yet. Or they're waiting for the most interaction. Okay. We have a Hawkeye's bow in the chat. We're going to play another saga. And we're going to play Hawkeye's bow. Just make the biggest construct we can. Maybe we can kill them in one hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can. We can just kill them next turn. Unfortunate. We are dead, right? Show me the Asarak. Traxa. Okay, we're not dead. We're not dead. So that's so interesting. Get our skateboard. Skateboard will tap. It feels like he's F6'd. I would like to attack you for... Wow. Okay. How about it? Feels like a gift. All right. Disruptor Flute. That's what you're here for. Let's do Damping Sphere too, and Void Mirror. Oh, let's get that Null Rod out of here. We already only have one Grindstone. Don't think we need Pithing Needle in this. I think we're going to trim some Painters. Portable Hole seems poor. And what's the last cut? Maybe it's yet another Painter. We'll just leave one in the deck to, I don't know, to Goblin Welder into, or Goblin Engineer into play so that we can Pyroblast an Aluren. All right, and okay. We have a mana. No, we're gonna mulligan this one. We're gonna keep this one. And let's put I think Painter on the bottom. And Melded Moxite. Okay. All right, I'm going to put Disruptor Flute into play. And I'm going to name Asarak. Asarak.
One eternity later.
All right, hopefully I remembered to edit that out so that y'all didn't see me struggling to spell Asarak, the Lich King. All right, it's unfortunate that Disruptor Flute was not Damping Sphere or Void Mirror. That would have been much better for us if it was. Oh, Look at all these good cards they have. Look at all these good cards they have. All right, I think I'm gonna concede this one. I don't see us coming back. Maybe we want the mind break traps in case they go crazy. Show and tell attracts. That's only one spell though. No, no. We're gonna try again. We're gonna try again. Maybe we need to mulligan a little bit more aggressively. Maybe we need to just draw Damping Sphere or Void Mirror. Maybe we just need to draw Damping Sphere or Void Mirror. I wonder if they even have Acererak. Why, Aluren, just to get just for Formidable Speaker so that you can put the attracts in? It doesn't make sense not to have at least one Acererak. I know that people have been messing around with the archetype, but I thought that the newest innovation was cutting the Formidable Speakers, not the Acereaks, but he didn't get it in game one to just kill me. So maybe I should have just named Atraxa last game because he could have killed me in game one, but didn't. And then here we go, last game of the league. See if we can get that positive record. It all rides on this. Okay. I mean, we're gonna keep. We got a Pyroblast. I like it. Tezzeret can get me the Surveillance Cam. You gonna force this? Yeah, you are. What did we pitch to force? Brainstorm? Okay. I think that means we're gonna go turn to Tez and hope that they just don't have a Ancient Tomb show and tell, because that would be terrible for us. Oh, we are not going to go shields down. There's no reason to. We can Tezzeret next turn. What does Tezzeret do for us? How are we going to use him? We're going to look for a skateboard, maybe? We're not. Let's get Tezzeret. See if we... Nope, no second force. All right. What are we going to do with him? I think we're going to minus. They don't have ways to hurt him. And what if I get a... Play Lotus Petal, play Melted Moxite. Yeah, I'm gonna get Lotus Petal so that we have double Pyroblast up this turn. Here comes a Surveil land. Next turn, I don't know, probably gonna discard anything. This time I'll actually remember to go fetch my Surveil land. Thundering Falls, and what do we put into the graveyard? This Ancient Tomb. Goblin Welder. Well, Well, okay. Let's tap a tropical island. Let's go for this Goblin Welder. We can protect it. Let's put the skateboard on you. And then if we're going to go get our surveillance camera. Okay. They didn't counterspell it. They didn't counterspell it. Let's play the Moxite. If this gets counterspelled and they show and tell, then we can put surveillance cam into play and win, is my thought process. Okay. And we can still Pyroblast once, right? Stock up. It's not a show and tell, or that is not a show and tell, or the other thing that it could be. Oh, this could be a show and tell. No, that's another stock up. I think we got it. I think we pulled off the positive record with Marvel cards, guys. Maybe we could have got a 4-1 if we didn't play round 2 like a donkey. I don't know. I didn't get a chance to watch it. Okay, so I'm going to do it the safe way because I drew, Control Z, because I drew this Goblin Engineer. We're going to put another cam into my graveyard, which can get around 1 surgical extraction. Yes. Let's put sewer cam in the discard pile. Let's get this cam. All right, we got there. I'll see you guys for the post wrap. Bye. All right, we are back for the post wrap. We went 3-2 with this pile of cards, Marvel cards. I do have to review round 2. I know I played game 3 pretty poorly. I don't know if I played game 2 pretty poorly, but I know I played game 3 pretty poorly. It was like 9:30 at night. And I was worried about maybe my kids waking up or coming downstairs. But I just didn't play very well. And I didn't watch it yet, but maybe I could have squeaked out a win there. We could have got a 4-1. I don't think I was ever going to beat that Grixis Control match, but we beat High Tide. I actually went back and looked up the guy's name. Geodude Jared. He plays High Tide. I'm pretty sure I played against him. And then we lost to Jeskai Control. But we might have lost to ourselves. And then we lost to Grixis Control. I presented the Hawkeye's bow win, but they had it. And then Boros, Yorion, Energy. I almost got the Loki Scepter win, but I think, a mana short, maybe? Or an artifact in my graveyard short. Ended up picking up the win, though. And then the Simic Aluren Tell. I don't know if they didn't have Acerak or not, but we managed to pick that one up, too, with the Sewer Cam combo. What are the takeaways from this? Hawkeye's bow did present a win. It did. And being fetchable with Tezzeret, I think that might warrant still a little bit further, examination. The Loki Scepter is really cool in theory. We didn't go up against any Barrogoyfs. It almost won me the game against the Boros Energy opponent, but we did not have an artifact that we could put in our graveyard or the mana to put an artifact in our graveyard. And then Mjolnir never came up at all. So we spent 11 tickets to play this. We did get the positive record, though. You know, we had fun. We played with some Marvel cards. We presented a couple of different cool scenarios, and we came out with a positive record. Tezzeret was pretty impressive again. I really do like Tez in the painter shell that has the sewer cam in it. I think the melded moxites also are really important to help make it get loyalty. I'm pretty sure we double tutored every time we got Tez. That is card advantage. It's a 2-for-1, costs 3. And yeah, I like Tez. There is a ban going to be 3 days after this video goes live on Monday, June 29th, I think. And we'll see if anything changes. If it doesn't, I am pretty sure I'm going to play some kind of Tezzeret painter deck at the Buffalo Chicken Dip, Ohio at the end of August. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't like it because of Marvel cards, I don't know what to tell you. There's going to be Marvel cards sometimes. There's going to be all kinds of Universe Beyond cards sometimes. Surveillance Cam, whether you like it or not, I mean, it has added a lot of texture to the painter deck, spawning a lot of texture to the blue-red affinity deck, too. Just anything that makes Goblin Welder a cooler card is A-okay in my book. All right, thanks, guys. If you're still here and you don't hate Marvel cards, hit the subscribe button. If you're not, what's it gonna cost you? Nothing. That's what. And I mean, it won't give me any real benefit until we get another 780 some odd people to click the button. But if they do, that'll be cool. If the channel starts generating any kind of income, well, maybe I'll get a rental account. Just put the income back into the channel. I'm sure it won't be much. If I could pay for a monthly subscription to Traders or Card Pool or whatever the heck those things are called, that would be pretty cool. I'll see you next week. Bye.